Welcome to this edition of Business Video Today. I'm your host, Steve Vonderhaar. Joining us this time, Mark Salaney, the Senior Director of Webcasting Product Management at ON24. Welcome, Mark.
Hi, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We're excited to hear about your new announcement of your Elite product platform. Now, a lot of people think of ON24 as an event services company, but really you folks have been taking strides in recent months to expand the frontiers of ON24's product offerings. Can you tell me a little bit about your efforts in creating tools that help people publish, and then we'll talk a little bit specifically about the Elite platform.
Yes, certainly. So, here at ON24, we have, probably one of the market-leading webcasting platforms. We've been doing that for over a decade now. And with Webcast Elite, what we're focused on is bringing all the power of that platform we call Platform 10, to the business user. So exactly as you say, Steve, it's all about, quick and easy to use SaaS-based tools for setup and creation and management of webcasts.
So when we look at the prospects for pushing video publishing to the desktop, what do you see as the value for business communicators in making these capabilities available on a more broad-based manner?
Yeah, so what we see is that our platform gets used for marketing, demand generation, product launches in the corporate communications arena, and of course for online training as well. And in those application areas, it's all about audience engagement. So we're always trying to provide our customer with more tools that help them engage their audience, and video is a key component of that. So with the advent of webcams on everybody's desktop, that lets us provide those tools to them in a way where they can use them without the support of expensive production services and studio facilities.
Now, you have some nifty features baked into Elite, a lot of capabilities in terms of social media integration. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Webcasting Platform 10, and of course Webcast Elite is built on top of this platform, was introduced last year, and it brought a lot of social media integration through our new widget architecture into the webcast experience for the audience. So, that opens the platform up, allows us to build new widgets and add new functionality. So we have Twitter integration and Yammer integration, the ability to share all your content virally using Facebook and LinkedIn and all of these platforms, and we just continue to push that forward. And the other interesting area there is inside the enterprise, employee town hall meetings and such. They want to use Yammer and Chatter, and there are other community platforms for that. So we can continue to add more and more of that as we go.
Now, a lot of times people associate SaaS offerings with those outside the firewall applications, but do you see Platform 10 and the Elite product as something that can really move behind the firewall and have an impact on that type of corporate communications, employee-to-employee messaging?
I think one of the unique differentiators of the ON24 webcasting platform is its ability to reach audiences anywhere and on any device. So that could be employees behind the firewall, that could be prospects out on the internet at large, it can be users on their mobile devices.
So when you see the opportunity for the creating a full-service platform, how can companies think about Platform 10 and Elite in terms of their overall business communication strategy? Do you envision it as a one-stop shop for video communications?
I absolutely do, and what we've been doing for customers for years is obviously providing full service, fully managed events for their high-profile webcasting needs. When their CEOs are taking the stage at conferences and things like that, they turn to ON24 for those services. Today, I'm adding to that capability with Webcast Elite, and now giving the business communicator a tool set that they can use to create demand generation, webinars, product launch, and online training kinds of activities. They can deliver those live, they can deliver them on demand, they can use our automated audio services, they could connect with their webcams, share the desktop. All those features are now very easily accessible to them in the platform.
Now, as we see the opportunities for delivering video in those types of venues you just described, does that open the door for more mid-sized businesses to begin embracing video? For so long, online video has been kind of the purview of those large corporate customers and those large representatives of corporate America who frankly have enough resources to make video reality. It really appears that you're broadening the scope of organizations that can really leverage video in a productive way.
I think it's not only that we can bring these tools to smaller companies at more reasonable costs, but we can also bring it to more event types. So again, when your chief executives are taking the stage, then you're willing to spend, and those are great applications for video. Now we're bringing video down into many more applications by driving the cost down and driving the ease of use up.
So overall, final question, do you see corporate users being more open to embracing SaaS-oriented solutions, embracing the hosted type of capabilities as opposed to focusing on on-premise deployments? What type of advantages can you deliver by delivering this in a SaaS environment?
Oh, I think that the business users are, overwhelmingly looking for something that does not make them dependent on their IT organizations for the delivery of these kinds of webcasts, especially when we're considering external audiences. Obviously, when you consider the employee town hall, then the IT needs to be involved, and I think the ON24 solution is very effective there too. But yeah, it's definitely true that the SaaS approach is easier. It allows our customers to try this out and deliver these webcasts. And then sort of grow with their deployment of it without having to sort of rely on deploying equipment and resources behind their firewalls.
Well, Mark, thanks so much for your time. I appreciate you taking the opportunity to fill us in on Elite, and good luck with the product launch.
Thank you, Steve.
And that's all the time we have for this edition of Business Video today. Please join us again for another episode of the program. We'll feature more interviews with thought leaders from the business video sector. And be sure to mark your calendars for February 1st and February 3rd, 2012 for the Business Video Expo, where leaders in the industry will gather to talk about innovation and adoption trends in video in business communications. For Business Video Today, I'm Steve Underhart. Thanks for your time.